Where did I put? Keep moving my tripods. Oh, don't worry, it was only in the most obvious space possible. Yo, yo. Hello, darlings. Give me just a second. Sorry. Hello, hello. Hi. How's everybody doing? Welcome to December. It's like in the 70s. It is... Yeah. Give me a second. I'm gonna have a little gardening, and then we're gonna sit on the back stoop and we can just, sit and talk. So, how's everybody doing? Actually, let me move you this way because the light's better on this side. So, what's everybody up to? It's a continuation of yesterday, you know. I don't blame you. I don't blame you. I'm dealing with the joys and struggles of moving. Except now I don't know where I'm moving to, so yeah. Oh, goodness gracious. Okay, let's take a little wander. Oh, I was halfway smart and put a little table back here. So I still gotta do laundry. Hey, how you doing, Makima? I'm sorry, Makame. I should just stay with Maka because I keep thinking Makima instead of Maka from Soul Eater. Yeah. So the place that I was supposed to go to fell through. And right now I am letting my support network handle the options and whatnot. I gotta figure out this. Yeah, so it's been a bit of a roller coaster. Pardon as I try and get some of this. So yeah. I'm trying to figure my shit out, but I'm also giving my support network a couple days to see what they can do. So, hey Gecko, brown sugar, milk tea. Honestly, I think it's just straight brown sugar and milk at this point. A place called Mochi Nut, because I needed something. Okay. Yeah. Hey. I should know, hopefully by the end of today, what my situation looks like. And depending on what that situation looks like, that'll dictate what kind of needs to happen next. On top of that, I found that there's a fucking mouse living behind my stove, and I've got to report that to my landlord now. And the damn thing has been going into my stove and pulling out bits of insulation. And I know because I took everything out of the stove because I've been, like deep cleaning in waves. And I opened one of the proving drawer. Open that and I see fluff on the bottom. And I'm like, I didn't put that there. And there's you know, it's just a steel box, so there's no way fluff could have just fallen from the heavens. And I'm like, are you fucking kidding me? So of course my ears are on high alert, and then I hear it. I hear the little motherfucker. And I take a quick look behind. It is chewed just enough space on the baseboard that leads into the cabinet. And it's the space under the cabinet, not the cabinet itself. Because trust me, the first thing I checked was the cabinet itself. And I was like, oh, fuck that. He's like, nope. It chews its way under that cabinet space. Guess where it came from? I'll give you 3 guesses. You know that hole that is under my sink? That is supposed to be being treated for black mold and mold remediation? Yeah. They, them. I am so feeling they, them. I've tried my best to feel like a femme kind of day, and just with everything going on, it's in a bathery-ness is kind of buried at the moment. Well, no, that's the whole thing. Is like the wall it's like a 12 by 12 hole with, you know, just insulation pipes and then plenty of squeeze spaces. And so yeah, it came out. It basically pooped this little trail, slid under, you know, the dishwasher, you know. More of its droppings were found there, and then yeah, it's been making its way in and out, back and forth by my fucking stove. I'm just like, I don't want to scream. I don't want to scream, but this whole place is telling me get the fuck out, and I'm like, I'm trying my best. I am moving my fastest, and right now. So yeah, I'm trying not to lose what little bits of my sanity I have left. Like, I would like to just go back to making fun content, please. Hey, Laura. I'm gonna read for myself tonight, though, 'cause this shit is draining. Hey, Flossie. How we all doing today? I just want to get a place that is stable, finances that are stable, and a new set of fucking teeth that are stable. Because as much as I like wearing my top plate, that bottom plate doesn't fit, and I'm exhausted, but I'm trying so hard not to give up, you know? It is really good. It's strawberry funnel cake flavored, and it's a mochi nut, so made with rice flour instead of just full-on flour. They're really nice and chewy. I know people say don't give up, but it's like I've just been so anxiety-ridden and depressed and just constantly in crisis for like the last, it feels like 8 months at least. 6 to 8 months. And I mean, I've usually been in survival mode during my life. Just, that's the shit I've been going to. And that's like just, you know. Damn. This entire world, I swear. Right, they're good. And they're chewy. Oh, shit. I can't even afford to go to urgent care at this point. I'm still trying to figure out where my Medi-Cal card is. So I feel you. Trust me, I feel you. Just tired. I'm just really, really tired. Because it's like, if it's not one thing, it's another. And I want my life to have meaning and purpose. And yet finding a way to fit into this capitalist hellscape that we all live in has been exceptionally difficult, if not nigh impossible at the moment. God, I'm an upper today. Found a mouse behind my stove, and it's been tearing at the fluffing and the insulation inside of it, so I gotta report that to my landlord as well. Just... I just don't know. Just part of me has just given up. You know what I mean? Just has. It just has. I have to admit it. I can't go, oh no, it's hope. No, there is definitely an increasing part of me that has just kind of given up on my making it to where I want to be and where I feel like a functional fucking adult or member of society at the very least. I know it's not my fault, and that's the whole thing, is this goddamn wall has been open now untreated for 2 weeks in a row for the mold remediation, but it's been open for like over a month now. And yet, I'm still expected to pay rent on fucking time. I'm the one being reminded that I'm a month-to-month lease tenant. And yet, if I want to, leave early, because I thought I had found housing, but, with only 2 weeks left in the month, oh, well, you have to pay for the whole new... Like, bitch, you don't want me here. You don't want me here, and you don't keep your property in order. So why the fuck am I paying you for a place that is barely livable in the fucking first place? And yes, no, it could be way fucking worse in certain regards, but holy fucking shit, it should not have to get worse for me to have the ability to be angry that the situation currently and my domicile currently is absolute bullshit and that I'm being overcharged for it. This place doesn't have central heating. It doesn't even have central cooling. They gave me a tiny-ass box air conditioner, and that is it. And they have never replaced that shit. They have never placed the second one. I shouldn't have to constantly remind them, because it gets to be 115 fucking degrees in Southern California in the summer, and our winters now are dipping into the low 40s and 30s. Like, you think a radiator, a small, 12 by 4 radiator is gonna heat a room as large as a living room sufficiently? Like, the fuck? Yep. Well, if it's Ben, it better be Benjamin. So... I'm in the Long Beach area. Right now I'm letting my support network handle some shit while I go through some shit and just handle my fucking emotions. But yeah. Right? I'm just like fucking like everything they have just let this place go to shit. The windows are further and further separating from the buildings. The cracks in the walls are getting a lot fucking bigger, and they have done nothing about it because, hey, they're not support walls. Every wall is a support wall. It's supporting something. Because guess what? If your other walls don't have that support, they're bearing a lot more of the load, which means they're gonna fail sooner. But I can tell you for fucking sure that this place has probably got termites. I'm like, I get that a wall is going to shift, but there's so much DIY painting that whatever little nicks and scratches, that is honestly all a part of just normal wear and tear. If they try and charge me for that shit, I will be livid. Because none of your paint matches in the first place, and you slapped it on in an unprofessional manner with a non-primer coat underneath. So, no, you don't have to charge me for this shit. You haven't updated shit. You haven't taken care of shit. I had to call the fucking county just to get you to handle the mold problem that I predicted that we would have. It just happened to be a leak of a different variety. Oh, yeah. Yeah, that part. Like, I don't know why I keep putting you all there. Like, I love Long Beach in a lot of regards, but I was looking for, like, other studio apartments in my area. 300 square foot apartment, studio apartment type stuff, started at like $1,200 for 300 square feet. Come to Tennessee. Oh, fuck no. No. Absolutely not going to fucking Tennessee. Fuck that noise. Tennessee has trans and LGBTQ, anti-trans and LGBTQ bills, amongst so many other things. And I am a gender fluid, queer, fat, black, femme-presenting person. Yes, I'm AFAB, but, neither here nor there. Oh, are you fucking kidding me? Don't worry, I'm not going just yet. Gotta call my bank because they fucked up a check. No, I've got shelter till the end of the month, hopefully, because my bank fucked up part of a check. So I've got to go get that corrected. Hopefully I can get this corrected in time. Is Mercury in the microwave? Cause what the fuck? Their house is right next door to mine. Every now and again I can see in the windows. Oh yeah, I do. And I tried their brown sugar milk tea. I was expecting more tea. This feels like it's just straight up milk and brown sugar. I'm like, I need a little bit more. I'm trying. I'm fucking trying. I'll call my bank in a couple hours. Fuck children. Gods no. I never wanted them. I honestly never fucking wanted them. All I wanted was to have a partner and a house and live a nice life where I was running my own small business from the home, and they would go out and do work, and I was there to make sure everything ran efficiently and well, and pick up slack if need be. But yeah, no. Situation is, this place is over 100 years old. They are not taking care of it well. I have been out of a job for over a year and absolutely scraping by, and I need some fucking breathing room. So I thought I had a studio apartment lined up that would give me that breathing room for a little bit. And at the last moment, it fell through. So now I'm giving my social support network a couple of days to give me some options, and then I'm gonna figure it out from there. So yeah. Thank you, darling. Yeah, no. The thought, the hormones. I already had bad PMS as a very young person. Bad PMS. And the thought of having just those god-awful elevated hormones that are all over the place for at least 9 months to 3 years or more, and knowing my ass, it would have been more, and then having a larva gestating, this little alien sitting there kicking you in all of your vital organs, all because, there was a failure of birth control, because I am the kind of person that would have multiple layers of protection. It's like, oh, all those failed. Fuck. I guess we're going through this because you want it. Because that is honestly the only way that would happen, is they really wanted it. And I would have loved him enough to, and there's only been literally one person I ever thought about compromising for. Everybody else, I'm like, oh no. Nah, this would be a fetus deletus so fast. 2 pills, no problem. Inconvenient surgery that takes up about a week of recovery. I'll take it. I'll fucking take it. Cause, St. Bernard ripping its way out of a cat door. My happy place just being shredded. Godzilla hitting my Tokyo. No thanks. No, not for me. Yeah, no, I understand. I understand about Tennessee. I'm not able to regulate sometimes a little bit. Just currently because I am still dealing with a lot of emotional shit. And also trying to figure out, okay, how do I go through, get out the necessary gear so I can do some of my spicy work, so that I can, get some art done, make sure that I'm getting stuff listed or donated, and just get stuff out the door. Because the less I have to carry at the end of the day, the better. So yeah. Well, it kind of depends on the factors. And I'm waiting for my support network to get back to me first before I decide. So honestly, I just wish I had, and I hate to say this because it sounds so fucking selfish. There are just times I wish I had the money to leave this country. Because I don't know. Functioning here is difficult, to say the least. And I'm kind of tired, but there's not many safe places in the world for all the weird categories that I check. So, yeah. I don't know, I don't think I was ever meant to fit. I never have, so maybe it's just that. But yeah, I think I've got another couple years on my passport. But yeah, I think I got my passport. God. What, about 7 years ago? And even though I've never gone anywhere with it, it is something to have, most definitely. No. 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 I'm not an off-grid kind of person. My level of curiosity in the world itself is just too high for me to go, fuck it, we're just going off in the woods. B, nature hates me. I love it in many regards, but nature does not love me back. But also just, I want to make things better. At the same point in times, I have like zero stability myself, and it makes actually helping and getting things done seem like epic challenges every time around. And it's like I have to remind myself that every time I repost something, I'm helping. Every time I comment, especially something that contributes, that helps. Every time every time I talk about a subject and send people off for keyword searches and whatnot, that helps. I have to keep reminding myself of that, because I don't know, to me, I was raised to be superhero, and right now I'm just like, Jesus fuck, I am not Clark Kent. Not Clark Kent. I'm closer to Moon Knight. I'm honestly closer to Moon Knight at this point. Maybe Wade Wilson, sans all of the cool gear. just me and Blind Al. Speaking of Blind Al, I think I've got a little jumper spider. Give me half a second, I'm gonna go check on something. Yep. Hey, little jumpy boy. Yo. Las Vegas is affordable. This is true. It is also hotter than balls. I'm not saying no to it. I'm just saying it's hotter than balls. Dear God, how do y'all step out into that air and breathe? Like with your mouth open at all. Like you step out, it is so dry. It just sucks the moisture straight out of your face. Oh yeah, no, I challenge anybody, if you're like, oh, it's not that bad, put in, Long Beach, California, or Los Angeles, California, on like any of the apartment sites, have at, and look at the square footage. Oh God, yeah, Texas, I've been to the corner of Texas. Certain places, you step out, and again, it sucks all the moisture out of you. Same point in time, you go to like the more humid areas. Yeah, it's hot and humid. It's like breathing soup. Why? I'm like, I had friends who lived in Texas. You could see how hard they were working to breathe. I'm like, the fuck is wrong with your air? I'm like, it's Texas. It's like 109 with like, it was like 97% humidity. I'm like, fuck that noise. I've always lived in California. Yep, 1,200 for 259 square feet. Look up Little Tokyo, Los Angeles. the rent is shocking. Well, yeah, and you got those massive ass mosquitoes. I'm like, ooh. I get that I'm a city girl. I do get that I'm a city girl in a lot of particular regards. So my attraction to cowboys does not make a whole hell of a lot of sense. But, yeah. It is a brown sugar milk tea. I think they could put a little bit more tea in it, but I'm okay. I'm okay with it. Here's the thing, though. Pay rates are also going to scale with that. So everybody goes, oh, well, you know, it's so much cheaper over here. I'm like, yeah, but you also get paid a lot less. Moving out of California is like moving out of the country. Once you're out, it is extremely hard to get back in. Extremely hard to get back in. And when you move to another state, especially a state that is, you know, lower cost of rent, well, you just spent thousands of dollars to get there, but also is the pay rate of those surrounding businesses, are they going to also flex down with it? So yeah, that part. Little Tokyo, 175 square feet, $1,550 a month, and they expect you to make 3 times that in rent, rent per month, or not rent per month, but like if it's $1,550, you have to like make $4,500, $5,000 a month to apply to live there. I honestly would too. I've looked at some places around New Orleans and yes. Right, it's got enough room for a cooler and a futon. That part. It is 1,000. Like, there should be minimums. In my opinion, for living spaces, there should be minimums. And there should honestly be a minimum of like 300 square feet. And it's got to be like $800 max. Like, there needs to be limits, because we're working in a tinder. We're working in a powder keg, you know? And it, like, sooner or later, this is gonna go bad. Right? Oh my god. I saw a hitch trailer for rent. And I'm not talking one of those big, you know, like, trailers that, you know, you can hitch on the back like an Airstream. We're talking like a small version of that. I don't even think it had a toilet in it. They wanted $1,100 for rent. I reported that listing. Right, that part. If only that's how the housing market. That would be awesome, right? Yeah, it was a fifth wheel. It was basically a fifth wheel. Like, sir or madam, the fuck? Well, once I get my senses about me, I think I'm going to apply at some of the metaphysical stores around here, witchcraft and stuff, for... Oh, card reads! Holy shit, did anybody need card reads? Because I just realized that there were things that came through on my Cash app, and I'm just like... Oh. That's actually not bad. Oh! Thank you. Let me find a... I need something to fidget with, because my brain is just... mean... Okay. I actually think I know where that is. I might be able to take a little wander by that today, since I might have to take a wander by my bank to get a correction on something. 120. No. Small is good. Well, because the place I was slated to move into was about 300 square feet. So, that's honestly not bad. And again, I will still be waiting for my support network, see what they are going to work on, what they're going to do. But yeah, like 400 square feet is not bad. Woo. Did anybody need card reads? 3 cards for $10, or you know, going from there. Or actually, no, we're in December, so it's back to $5 a card. Sorry, $5 a card, $5 a card. Yeah, 400 square feet honestly isn't bad. That would be a little bit more room to work with, which would allow me a bit more space. Yeah. I occasionally read for myself, and honestly, at this point, I need to. It's just incense. Nope, not feeling much better today. Still, you know, fucked up in the feels. Found a mouse that is in my house because of the open fucking wall that's been left. But yeah, actually, could you? Yeah, we can do a 3-card read for 10 because that's what I stated, and we'll run with that. Wynette, did you need anything? Ah, perfect. Thank you. Okay, so let's do you a full. Sorry, I had to scroll up to see it. I didn't realize it had passed by. Ugh. The neck is fucking crunchy. My bar top is such a mess again. Iron tablets. Okay. Mostly I've been up to trying to get a few things put in order and figuring out how to purge more stuff. I don't know, it's been a little bit of a whirlwind. I'm also just trying to remind myself to eat. Because I keep apparently forgetting to do that. But hey, I'm allowed to process. Right now, let's do some read. Nine of Wands, the Empress, Six of Pentacles, Eight of Cups. Page of Pentacles reversed, Six of Swords, Queen of Swords, the Emperor, Three of Pentacles, and Death. The Nine of Wands is the impetuous planner. Person who wants to get something going, is looking forward to the future. But they're being patient, they're plotting the course. The Knight tends to plunge down the hill, but the Nine of Wands actually plots the course first. So it's the plotting, it's the planning, it's the getting everything together and ready before doing it, which is a good sign because you're crossed by the Empress, and the Empress makes things happen. They manifest, they create, they put plans into motion and machinations into working. Recent past is the Page of Pentacles. This is a person who should have been getting into places and spaces, getting into the room. And instead, it seems like they were lazy. They weren't doing what they were supposed to be doing. They weren't getting you where you needed to go. This is for Wynette that I'm doing a full read. They seem lazy. They seem... No, not lazy, just unmotivated. Like they're not getting paid enough to do this job. And yet, they don't do their job. They don't get paid. So, at the top of the matter is you are well aware that Six of Pentacles. You're well aware that sometimes you have to walk through the muck and mire in order to build more from those hardships, from those unexpected things can come greatness, but it's still, there are moments that, you're like, seriously, do I have to do this shit? This is not reading me, this is reading somebody else. At the bottom of the matter is the Eight of Cups. And it's like you're having to dive and find new opportunities. You are searching places high and low. Emphasis on low. Not low in a bad way, just a different avenue than you would usually take. Yeah, no, the out-of-the-box thinking can be a little bit stressful, but Six of Swords is the future, which means you eventually rise above and navigate through a lot of the stress that is going on. But of course, it's worries and troubles are worries and troubles. You're going to note them. You can't deny that they are present. But with some help and some support, you will overcome those. Queen of Swords. The Queen of Swords. And there's a particular word that I'm supposed to be picking up. Wands, Cups, Swords. So how you see it is you are looking for new ways to communicate what you need. New ways of basically getting to the point and making sure that the point is made. And sometimes the point does have to be made at the, well, tip of the sword. It's okay for you to like push forward when you need it. You see it as yourself being in search of something and you're being polite about it. You're so being polite about it. You're adding that nobility, the regality of it. Now, other people see it more like you are being the emperor, which is a little bit more, not aggressive, but more assertive. You know, you're carving things into stone. Honestly, these two cards go pretty well hand in hand. You just see yourself as being slightly more diplomatic. Your fear, because this is definitely hopes and fears, but your fear is our lovely Three of Pentacles, but in reverse. Sorry, I'm going to add another level of light. I've got to get my ring light out tonight. But yeah. Three of Pentacles reversed, which is you're worried that the teamwork will not follow through. You're worried about having another repeat of your frickin' page over here. Don't worry about that guy. Honestly, don't worry about that guy. You know, continue forward, but like don't let the past cloud the future, as it were, because you will go through a very epic transition in a good way. But yeah, you will go through the transition. So don't hang on to the past. Don't hang on to that past. The past will muddle the future, and then it's just, well, fuck. It's like, yeah, shit happens. It does. I hope that helps, Wynette. Hey, Bright Eyes. You're welcome. Who's up next? I saw a few things fly in. Hello. Yes. Brown sugar milk tea. Could have been a little bit heavier on the milk. Like, I don't know. I was expecting like, not like an Earl Grey, but like a black tea. This was like, I was thinking, oh, okay, it's going to have a little bit more. It's very milky. I'm half tempted. I'm really half tempted to see if I could find my... Nope. I'll figure out later on, of course. But yeah. I'm in a piece. Yeah, nah. But yeah, definitely there. Yep, it's body doubling. Yay. Give me a second getting everything back together. Ooh. I was like, I know I've got tea around here somewhere. Just honestly, I just don't know what to do with myself because right now I was like, I have to wait until my support network contacts me. I have to wait. I have to wait. Well, now I just did a little bit of gardening when we started, and it turns out that my bank messed up the check. So I've got to get that handled, but no thank you. But yeah, like I'm like, oh shit, I gardened. I gotta wait till this wears down for a couple of hours, cause yeah. Like, I don't know if I need to go get the check back from them. I just don't want to deal with stuff right now. I don't want to. I just don't want to. Which I know is I gotta deal with it. Oh, hello. How's everybody doing today? It's been a rough bit of a day. I honestly do not feel like doing anything else. I just I don't know how to manifest, apparently, what I need for any amount of time. Right. I don't know. I honestly don't know. Thank you so much, Rose. I don't know when I'm moving. That's the whole problem is I was going to be moving at the end of this week, and then my housing fell through. So right now, I'm having a lot of strong feelings, but also we're trying to figure out how everything's gonna go, what's gonna happen, and whatnot. And yeah, I'm tap dancing right now. Right. I know sometimes I stand in my own way, kind of like eldest sibling syndrome. In that, like, it's like, it's okay for other people to, fuck up, but, like, not me. Aw. Thank you so much. Goodness gracious. Thank you so much for everybody who's been gifting. I wish it would have shown me who gifted. There are days I really hate how hard this app glitches itself. Yo. Ah, thank you. 3-card pull. Because I'm gonna honor the November deal for the 3-card pull. No worries, no worries. Oh, I've got so much that I need to streamline. I need to make some deep cuts, as it were. Why do you keep hissing at me? Thank you. Winter Soldier. Yeah. So, Fool in reverse. Ace of Pentacles. Hierophant. Fool in reverse. You are the fool that never learned your lesson. I won't say never, but fuck, you were hard-headed. Same lesson, many different ways. It's not a bad thing. The ancestors are just really tired at this point. Like, do we need a 2x4? Cause honestly, I think you might get some small giddy pleasure out of testing the ancestors' patience, as it were. Ace of Pentacles is a new beginning to wealth. This feels like coin in hand. So yeah. Investing in something new. And investing doesn't mean like, ooh, stock markets. But like just putting in for something new. Because it's a passion, because it's a drive. And because you know you're going to be good at it. That new start is important. And I highly suggest, because of the Hierophant, highly suggest that you, yeah, do all your research. Do all the research that you normally do, and then some. Oh, because you like to know everything. It's okay to delve into this new venture, as it were. But like also make sure that you're seeking out good mentorship, because there's a lot you can know from book knowledge, but when it comes to the new industry, a person who's been through it already, a person who's already been through and talked with people and has like first-hand experience of doing this, going to be even more helpful than books, because books talk about, you know, hard facts and opinions and whatnot, but like a mentor can tell you what actually happens, not just what should happen, as it were. We all know behind the scenes, as it were. But yeah, that's gonna be interesting. I hope that makes sense. Hey! Housing fell through, and I'm taking a couple of days to process that. Figure it out from there. I hope you're doing well. Yeah. It's not wrong to learn the same lesson over and over again. Like, because sometimes you do need something repeated. Sometimes it needs more nuance. Sometimes you need a different example in order to learn something. Just every now and again, your ancestry is going... Building owner just decided that they didn't want to rent to anyone. So it wasn't even me. They hadn't met me. There was no bias in place like that. They just decided, and they're an older person, so they just decided they don't want to rent to no one. Hello, how's everybody doing? Pardon me as I figure some shit out. But yeah, I may go back to doing daily live streams. I have got to go through and find some of my gear just so I have nicer clothing. This is making me tense. Like, the shirt overall, I'm fine with it. I'm wearing jeans. My hair has been undone for over a week now. I'm losing parts of my sanity over it. Just because it's like, oh, I gotta pack up all the hair care stuff. I gotta, pack up all the stuff for the routines and whatnot. Because I'm like, we're gonna move, and it's like, we're not gonna move. I've got another 4 weeks here. I am waiting for my social network to come back to me because I have a support network that's helping me, and it's small. It's friends. It's not like a professional type thing, but they're gonna look at a couple of options and then present me with said options, and then I can go from there. Right now, if not, I would just straight up be freaking out. I would just be losing my mind right about now. But they're like, give us a few days. Give us a few days. I'm like, fine. But I'm allowed to have feelings. And they're like, have feelings, garden, rotten bed. Just give us a few days. Okay. Okay. So that's what I'm doing. Figuring shit out from there, and then reducing and streamlining a lot. I'm okay. My housing fell through. I was supposed to be moving this Friday and my housing fell through, so we are figuring out what plan B, C, D, E, F is. Yeah. Same. I need a place that is fucking stable. I just need to be stable for a couple of fucking years. But, gotta roll with the punches, sorta. Well, and then I found a mouse behind my stove, and then my bank fucked up my rent check. So I gotta get that sorted out today. Don't worry, I'm gonna take some time, but I gotta get that sorted out today. So much for that. And I've got to report the mouse to the landlord. Hey, Miss Iris, how you doing? Hello, how's everybody doing? Got the cards out. Yes, I will be doing another live stream later on tonight. See if I can find something a little bit nicer to wear. Or at least a little bit more fitting. I'm gonna try, honestly, to get enough of my sewing stuff together that I can do a Krampus dress. Because I want to wear something fucking cute. I need to do something creative at this point, because I think I'm going slightly mad, as it were. I feel you. I feel you, Miss Iris. Does anybody else need cards read? If you go to the Blinks and Lyon, there are plenty of direct ways. And if you... What is it? Oh, honestly, if you donated to my goal, those also work. It's like 1,000 tokens equals roughly $10. Yeah. I heard that they're under martial law, but I'm not sure why. I have not seen any videos as to why they went under martial law. I just heard that they are under martial law. I'm hanging in there. Not much better per se, but I'm hanging in there. So that's something. That's something. So does anybody know what is going on in South Korea? I've been using some inexpensive stuff, but the whole thing is I haven't been doing the deep care. I just found that today. I haven't been doing like the deep moisturizer, which is what I need for my hair, especially in winter. Just the cold air really fucking it sucks the moisture right out of my hair. Something awful. And I have not been doing deep therapy for a couple weeks now, so my hair just looks rough. Just rough. Hello. How you doing, darlings? How are my penguins today? Oh. Huh. I honestly think the proletariat, the workers of the world, basically, are really, really tired of how shitty our governments are. So. That part. Check out Uncle Funky's Daughter. They've got some really nice lightweight products that, if you haven't already tried them, that might be a good one. And I know that you can usually find them in Sally's Beauty and other like beauty supply places. I'm hanging in there. I don't know if better would be the word for it. Oh yeah, no, it's funny that people are really not having it, and they're just protesting in like numbers. Oh yeah, I've definitely dyed my hair. The hairsprays, they don't do well because my hair curls, so it cracks much more freely. But yeah, I've definitely dyed my hair. I should take some. I think I've got Arctic Fox. And go with that, you know. Use up the last of it. Ooh, yeah, no, chlorine thrashes your hair. Definitely thrashes your hair. Chlorine will absolutely just strips it, dries it, makes it just brittle as fuck. Yeah, I've got the purple color. I gotta figure out where I put it, but I have this really beautiful purple color, and honestly, I should do my hair like that and throw a little cap on. I'm also trying to figure out where I put everything, because yes, I need to reduce, but part of reducing is actually just maybe, since I've got the next 30 days, just using stuff. So. Oh. Well, I mean, when I'm doing a moisturizer in the hair, I think if your hair is actually a little bit moisturized, dyes lock on a bit better. Because yeah, when it's really super dry, your hair is not so willing to like like lock onto certain kinds of molecules. So like there needs to be a bit of conditioning to my hair. If not, it will not work the way I'm hoping. Now where did I put... Let me see if I can... Nope, that's the first aid kit. I'll have to figure out where I put everything, but yeah. My O2 is fine, but why is my heart rate up? Yo. Oh, I'm sorry, fish. Card read. Don't ask. I'm a little bit of a... I've been going through a lot, so I'm a little space cadet sometimes. I'm not even going to blame it on the ADHD. I'm a little overwhelmed. I will be back on tonight, so if more people need their cards read, by all means, drop on by. It's all good. All I can think is, have I lost weight recently? Because I've been having like fainting spells. Sounds like really the wrong word. Just what is the word I'm looking for? Bend down to get something, stand back up my regular speed, and I get lightheaded. I'm just like, what the fuck? And my heart rate is ever so slightly elevated, but my O2 is fine. So I'm just like, I'm trying to figure out what is going on and why I just feel a little bit disconnected. Could be that I've lost weight. This is one of the reasons I actually hate losing weight, because it fucks up my body's rhythm. Could also be that. Definitely could also be that. Luckily, I am taking an iron supplement now, and I'm trying to remember to eat, but I'm having so much trouble remembering to actually eat a meal. A actual meal. It's hard for me to get food in my system before, like, noon. Just, have I been having water? I mean, actually, you're not wrong. Let me read for fish and then we can do food. Pardon me. ASMR. I appreciate that. Don't ask, I don't know. There we go. Fish! Fish! That would be the devil in reverse. Have you been over imbibing? Maybe overdoing? Maybe taking it a little too far? Look, it feels like there's a little much on the indulgence. Not necessarily indulgence of our... I almost want to say indulgence of our better natures. Feels more like indulgence into vice. Yeah. Yeah. Just like... It's like, really? You're gonna test the universe on this? You're gonna test the universe on this? Really? Yeah. Really? A little bit of, yeah, there's been some overindulgence. There's been a bit much. But it's like, honestly, it's much more the universe going, dude, just slow it down. Like, dial it back. Just, like, dial it back 2 notches. It's okay to indulge. It's okay to, frequent your favorite star. Or, partake of smoked salad. And that kind of thing. Or, have a little tipple here and there. But just, like, dial it back just a little bit. Just a touch. But you already knew this. And you know Shadowscape's reputation, so... Yeah, you knew you were gonna get called out. Yeah, it was... Yeah. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. So yeah, you can have fun. By all means, you can have fun, my dear fish. But if you've got 3 vices that you like to indulge in, pick 2. Cut back on the smoked salad just a touch, just to give your lungs some recovery time. Is there anybody else, subscriber-wise, who needs to get their free card pull for our month of December? Rice cakes. And do some sauce. I need protein in that, so we add an egg. We are out of cheese currently. $1.25 store. Eggy. There we go. Right? Right? Honestly, I'm always impressed with the $1.25 store when it comes to makeup, because they honestly do it well. And they had the little individual lashes. If I did that kind of style, they also had like the individual lashes in several varieties. They had a good amount of those kind of lashes, a couple different styles. I was just like, I saw those, I'm like, those are mine. If it looks like a drag queen would fight you for it, bare knuckle boxing style, yeah, that's the kind I like to go with. Okay, let's get started. Sesame oil. And yeah, those are tricolored rice cake. Well, it was supposed to be Friday. Unfortunately, housing fell through, so I'm letting my support network handle it right now. And we're finding some options and going from there, so yeah. Okay, egg. Lightly beaten. Giving that a quick pan fry. As that pan fries, I still want seasoning, touch of salt. Turn that down a little bit because we're trying to scorch it. Pepper. Of course, garlic, onion powder. Now we'll leave the rice seasoning off for the second. Y'all. And we added just a little bit of the, basically like a tomato sauce. Like, not quite a pasta sauce, but we're doing multicolor rice cake with like I don't know what to call it other than like a meat sauce. There's tomato paste, there's pan drippings, touch of cornstarch, lots of seasonings, some bacon added into it. Yeah. Have shelter for at least the next 4 weeks, as soon as I get the check corrected. Cause what the fuck? Come on, sauce. Oh, there's a potato in there. Did not mean to put the potato in there. Whee. Fuck yeah. Get food in your system. A snack, a meal, any which way it goes. Grab a little something. That up a little bit more. Trying to get that up to heat. So I'm going to add the egg. Broccoli cheddar soup, garlic bread. Ooh. Ooh. Definitely get some. Fuck yeah, like that sounds good. Soup in a sandwich even. Chilling, having dinner later. That's fair. That's fair. I will be on again later on. Just I really needed to body double to actually get some shit done, so at least mentally, whatnot. Because if not, I've been kind of frozen and just going, what the fuck do I do first? Everything is chaos. ADHD. Regular low pressure situation, we have no idea what to do. High pressure situation, oh, we got this on lock. What the fuck is wrong with us? Oh, I finally started, right, body doubling does really help. I was doom scrolling and whatnot. I'm finally starting to see more and more people have the discussion about age in anime. I've been screaming this from the fucking hilltops since I first got into the genre. Oh my god. That part, like, emergency situation at work, you know, somebody has, you know, fallen down and they can't get up, we can handle it. Just day to day. You're like, I'm too overwhelmed. I've got 40 things to do. And they're like, dude, you have 10 things to do. Still, that's a lot. They're like, dude, each of these takes 5 minutes. But which one do I do first? Hey, Playful, how you doing? Oh, yes, I got it. Tabs. I'm going to be cleaning at least a little bit. Like, because they all need to be done. And the funny thing is even if we get like 20 of the 23, we act like we failed because we didn't get those last 3 done. And like, oh, if I just had, you know, 4 more hours, I could have done it. It's like, really? Housing fell through. So I'm working on a pivot and just trying not to right now. Right? you're fine. You're fine. It's good. It's good. Nope, I do not get to take the stove, and apparently a mouse has tried to move into the stove and has been ripping out fluff and stuffing from the middle of it, so gotta tell that to my landlord now. Yay! Right? Yeah, sort of. So it's rice cakes. It's a tri-colored rice cake at that. So it's got like pink and green and white. Did a quick sesame oil pan fry on that, and then added in like a little bit of like a tomato sauce type thing that I made for the Festive Givings 2.0. Added in an egg for a little bit of extra protein to it. Oh, it's hot. Housing fell through. There's a studio apartment I was supposed to be moving into, and then the building owner, not the building manager, building owner was just like, I don't want to rent to anyone. They had not met me, so there was like no bias there. They just literally just ended up going, I don't want to rent to anybody. And I'm like, so rent is paid up pretty much through the last of the month, although the bank made a mistake on the check, so I've got to go get that fixed today. I am trying not to have a moment, because I'm like, could something just not eat shit? Like, that's what I'm like, how many things are in retrograde right now? Like, are we having a moment that I missed on the witch calendar? Like, is the astrologies, like, just in the microwave? Like, what the fuck is going on? Oh, I agree with you, but there's nothing I can do. So last night, as I was, going through moving stuff around, I thought I heard something. I opened up. I didn't left it. There's more and more fluff there. Yeah, it fell through. So there is fluff and bits of insulation that are showing up there, and I'm leaving it for right now because I have nothing in there. There's no pots, no pans. I already cleared all that stuff out like over a week ago. But yeah, there's and I found other evidence. The damn thing came in from the damn hole that is still sitting there in my fucking wall that has not been remediated in 2 weeks, and they have done nothing that I know of to go, okay, we're gonna go ahead and seal this shit. I did not put the fluff there. The mouse that got in through the hole in the wall because of the black mold that was found under my sink that goes all the way down to the foundation. So that hole sorry, bunch of stuff. So that hole in the wall, you can actually see where we had a little mousy visitor come in. And then it did a bit more damage there. And then, sorry, I don't have a better light, but you see that little, right there? Yeah. And I saw the damn thing. Boop. Oh, I can. I'm like, and it's the damn thing has been, well, let me see if I can even adjust this. See if I can get you. So yeah, you can tell it's been pulling out bits of insulation. And I'm like, it is literally with this goddamn house, just one thing after another, after another, after a fucking another. And honestly, by 2:30 I need to head out just so I can take a poke at my people and see what they've got to say, because with everything that is going on, yeah, and we've had problems repeatedly with vermin. Like, they found rats and raccoons and squirrels and shit up in the attic space. Like, we had to have an exterminator come in. The guy had to come back 3 separate times to make sure all of the places were, shored up and that everything was taken care of. And I'm like, if it was a rat, we'd be having so many fucking problems. Because pet rat is one thing, wild rat, fuck you, no thank you. On the other hand, it's a mouse, and I'm not a huge fan of mice because they have such a propensity to chew things up and tear it apart. And they reproduce so fucking quick. Just not that I know of. All I know is I gotta tell them, and then I'm gonna be like, by the way, you might want to have your stove thoroughly checked out once I move. If nothing else, I'm gonna need you to go ahead and get some sticky traps and also remediate this mold. And then get that wall closed, because what the fuck? That part. That part right there. That part right the fuck there. Currently, my bed is on the ground. I swear to fuck. I swear to fuck. Like, I don't need any more signs from the universe to get the fuck out of this place. I'm not planning on staying. Like, motherfucker, I want out of this place as badly as the universe wants me out of this place, so. That part. Yeah, because I'm not trying to wake up with hantavirus, thank you very much. Oh, no. That would have been the end of me. I would have been kicking in the goddamn landlord's door. We're not sure right now. Housing fell through, so we're pivoting. Doing my best. That is the only sane thing to do. I agree with your husband's yeah. That response is a valid response. The building owner decided they did not want to rent to anybody. They had not met me. There was no bias. It was nothing like that. They decided that they did not want to rent to anyone. So just shut all that shit down. It's like, and like the building manager definitely went to bat for me, like trying their best, and just the owner did not want to budge. So yeah. But gonna pivot. We'll figure it out. When I know, I will definitely let you all know. Right now, I'm just trying to figure out what is most important to me, what can be sold, what needs to stay, how I can maybe crunch down a few more things and streamline just in case I need to like go to what do you call it? Like put everything in storage. So yeah. I haven't been able to make any new corsets because the one that I have, it's not durable enough for the kind of stuff that I need to do with it. I need to get a professional hand press. No matter what, when I get out of this place, there's a few things I'm going to be updating, and my grommeting is going to be one of them, because I need to make some fucking changes. As an older person, so the likelihood of them changing their mind anytime soon is not high. So, depending on whatever this next pivot is, I may be locked in for a while. I haven't seen Wicked. What have I've been getting caught up on... I've been over on Hulu. Although I do need to take a couple of days to binge on Disney. Crap, what did I binge on? Oh, the crime scene investigator reality TV show thing. Been watching that. I got caught up on One Punch Man. I love seeing that they actually are giving his character some development. I wasn't quite sure where they were gonna go with the joke of everything is just one punch for this dude. They're actually starting to add some more and very interesting like story development. So I'm appreciative of that. I'm trying to remember like what else I've been watching. I've been catching up on some old stuff, but yeah. Yeah. It's definitely an uncomfortable realignment. I need a lot of planning in order to do practically anything. I don't like acting without a plan, because I know that lends too much to my impulsivity. But yeah, I'm just like, what the fuck, universe? What's going on? I don't know if we have some other witchies out here. But between the arrival of a mouse, flies, like not even a lot of them, as I've been taking measures to, get rid of them, but the arrival of a housefly and spiders. I'm trying to figure out which deity is trying to show up right now. So I'm like, this is not usual activity, this is unusual activity. If I was any more fucking... Well, I mean, my support network, I put the majority of that on them. Yes, I am resourceful, and I adapt, but fuck on sale. I'm so tired. So tired. I just want to be the fat, lazy house cat for a few years. Or, the ancient vampire with the ever so lovely 30s and 40s-ish chew toys that, do a lot of the housework, but also appreciate that I keep them emotionally balanced. You know, just, you know, small things, small things, small things. Right? Right? So apparently a mouse is about adaptability and resourcefulness, because boy, they fucking are. But no, it's I keep having things go wrong in this house. And my health has felt more kind of off and off. Really? I have barely been able to keep myself moisturized. Barely been able to keep myself in order and whatnot. But no, like I just feel less and less comfortable here in this space. And then yeah, it's like between a mouse showing up and then a housefly, which I've had no problems with houseflies at all. It's just this literal one random lone housefly. And then spiders. And like, yeah, I've got some spiders and I've been moving stuff around so I can see why they're a little bit more active, but like jumping spiders as I was cleaning out my garden and moving stuff around, they're like, hey. I'm like, don't worry, you're going over here. I'm not trying to accidentally yeet you, so yeah. No, I figure, like, my hair is just, it's so dry and I've done literally nothing with it. I've been taking my showers and everything, but I've been doing absolutely nothing with it, so I don't know, I don't like it. I really don't like it. I just want to be in my new space and I just want to be my airy, flighty, goddamn Gemini self. Apparently. I straightened it once and I looked like Terry Crews in Idiocracy. You know, Randy Camacho? Yeah, it was not good. It was not good. We're not doing that again. Right? Well, and specifically, they're jumping spiders that have been showing up, and I love them. They're my little Anansi. I enjoy them. And those usually mean somebody's coming to visit, and I'm like, please make this person coming to visit to take me away from all of this and then do good, bad things to me later on. Because, yeah, that's the other thing is, a lot of people have been looking real good lately, and I'm like, really? With everything else that is going on, why? November is so cursed. November is so fucking cursed. Like, from November to, like, end of December, honestly, is one of the most cursed couple of months in the entire fucking year for me. See, like, apparently a lot of us are having random things show up. Right, that part. I'm like, oh. Right? I had such a lovely garden that I had, I had like garden spiders. I had so many jumping spiders. I fucking love my little jumping spiders. But yeah, like an absolute shit. Like the little daddy long legs that we get, I'm just like, fuck you. You're not gonna do a lot. You don't scare me that much anymore. But like, you know, they're everywhere. So like, if I see them, I'm not surprised by that. It's just like, just as I was moving things, all the little polite jumping spiders were like, hey. I'm like, I'm so sorry, dude. I didn't mean to. It's okay. And like, I would get them so that they'd get into, like, jump into my hand, and then I would, you know, set them down amongst the garden, and they're like, thanks. I'm like, did I accidentally start a spider society where they all think I'm their some sort of messenger or something? That'd be funny as fuck. Just because you were kind to, like, spiders and shit, that they're like, yeah, that one's kind of cool. That one's really kind of cool. Like, sometimes the messenger will bring us food, And you just accept the caterpillar, man. Just get the caterpillar or the moth or the whatever. Just take it. Just take it, because they're very insistent. And yeah. Heck yes. They're so cute too. They're wonderful little critters. Right. Ooh, the claw, one of us. I mean, you're not wrong. You're definitely not wrong. Okay. Oh. Hey, there we go. That's a street sweeper coming through. Don't worry, I'm fine. I'm like, yay, street sweeper. Like, I just want stability. Honestly, I just want stability for a couple of years. I get that right now the world is a little bit tumultuous, but I just want a little bit of stability. Pardon as I wipe the lens. So that I can actually put more good out into the world rather than constantly needing to be the one who's being in need. I don't know. I'm so not. I've been in need of help for a while. I'm just so not used to taking it. Right? I like when ours come by, because honestly, we've got these date trees, and right now it's Southern California. They fruit all the time. So of course they tend to cover sidewalk and street quite thoroughly, and also it's wintertime, so some of the palm trees are actually starting to drop some of their fronds. So yeah, if it wasn't for the street sweepers and the trash trucks coming through, the amount of detritus that would be just there would be insane. Bassets, feel free to go on Zillow. The prices, the prices are not good. It's bad. But I have a support network that was basically in charge of getting me into a new space. So I'm going to let them have a couple days to do their thing so that they can figure out some options, and then we're going to go from there. But yeah, like, I've definitely got a heavy hitter on my side who's like, we're getting you the fuck out of that place. You can't stay there. I'm like, you're telling me? He's like, fair. Oh my god. So, I found out trailer parks they're almost worse than apartment housing in some regards. Not only do you rent the trailer, you're also renting the space that the trailer is on. And depending on what the hookups are like, you sometimes also have to individually have people to come out for other types of removal and cleaning services. And I'm like, are you kidding me? Are you kidding? And some of these places, they want you to like pay them like $1,500 a month for the space that you're on. And then additional money for the trailer or the home that has been set up there. It is fucking wild. Some places do like a home, trailer and land thing, but it's just like, I don't know why I thought, oh, trailer home. You Yeah, it's just all one thing. And they're like, oh no, it's two separate payments depending on, like, if the person is subletting their trailer. Yeah. But it's like, it's wild that you've basically made temporary housing permanent, and then you're going to be charging them just for the space, and you're charging a fee that is as high as if they were renting a fully functional, fully plumbed, fully electrical apartment for simply setting their trailer on that space. Mm-hmm. Yeah, same. Oh, same. Me and a friend of mine a couple years back were thinking of basically getting a 2-bedroom trailer situation, trailer house. And we went looking. Oh my God, did we go look? We drove all over the place. We were driving around like Long Beach and Santa Ana. We did this as fun for a while. Like, we were serious about it, but we were like, okay, this is gonna be fun adventure times. And yeah, like, even if you could get the trailer for a decent price, the land rental, it was just wild. And I'm just like, what are they gonna do? Show up with a tow truck? Like, trailer homes are far more solid. They're not just, oh, we can just hook it up and go. Like, how are you gonna be charging, $1,000 to $2,000 just to sit a trailer on, like, that square footage? Doesn't make any sense. It was like seeing a 2-story trailer house for the first time. It didn't make a lot of sense. Oh yeah. Well, I mean, that's kind of the California thing. Different states, it probably works differently, but yeah, like California, just, they can get you to pay a fee, a subscription, this, that, and the third. They will, and it is always expensive as fuck, which is what makes it so difficult when you live in California. If you leave, it's very, very hard to ever come back, just expenses wise. But, like, trying to live here is also just, something's gonna break. Something's gonna break soon. Because if nothing else, the population of Skid Row in Los Angeles has absolutely... And I'm like, I don't know how much longer that can last. Because it's getting bad. Manufactured house that has an axle to skirt rules. Oh, okay. Interesting. The things I'm learning. But yeah, like, I think somebody looked up earlier today, what was it, 175 square foot? And yes, I've actually seen a place that was about that small. It was like living, or I didn't live there. It was like Harry Potter. You know how he lives under the stairs? That's what this fucking apartment was like. And I'm just like, it was wild. Like, the kitchen space, laughable. It was a postage stamp. The pantry doubled as the storage room. And I mean, it, like, You would have thought it was somebody from the Lollipop Guild had built this place. With no idea in mind, just a really good sugar high. Neither do I. Neither do I. Like 300 square foot, I was like, this is going to be a snug situation, but okay. Okay. But yeah, like 175 square, and that 175 square feet that they found, I believe, was like 1,200, something like that. Somebody else found like just under 1,000 for a 400 square foot studio, which is actually, you can do stuff with that. You can do stuff with that. But I'm just like, we need affordable housing so badly. So badly. To say the least. To say the least. But yeah, no, I don't, like, honestly, if I have like an open floor plan thing kind of going on, 700 square feet would be super comfortable. What I have going on now, sans all the problems and whatnot, is also pretty doable. And I want to say it's about maybe 600, 700 square feet-ish. It's comfortable. It's a comfortable amount. I just might move things here or there. Or if I just had more confidence that I wouldn't accidentally do more damage to this very old building, as it were, I would have, put a bit more personality in it. But, like, again, they're charging $1,800 a month for something they're not even upkeeping, so yeah. I'm just saying. Okay, I'm a little bit more even. Right, that part. That fucking part. And the amount of times that everything is wrong. Anyways, while I have it on my mind, I'm going to wander off. I will be back a little bit later on tonight. I got to figure out what I'm going to just do in general. I've lost my mind a little bit, so there's quite a bit of chaos going on because I'm getting stuff resorted and repacked into like smaller space in case I have to do storage instead. But yeah, I will try my best to work on not only getting stuff listed, donated, sold, so that you can see that I'll be a little bit less stressed. I will also be working really hard to get my art listed, even more so than it already is over on Coffee. So feel free to have at that. I gotta get back to doing something creative because this is driving me up my mind. But right now I've got to go handle the bank situation because apparently there was an error on the check. So I gotta go get that handled. I'm hoping to have some sort of news when I come back. So yes, if I know, y'all know. I will make sure to keep you updated. So thank you all.